Good evening, everybody. It's quite late actually. It's 20 to 10 on the 8th of August 2019. I've just emerged from my tent. Actually, I should really pack it away, shouldn't I? Let's be a good camper. There we go. We've picked up our tent. I do enjoy doing that. Of course, in the public game, we never really got to find any tents, did we? Because they'd always been duped in the corners of the map. But I quite like the idea of, when you come to the end of your play session, you find somewhere to hide, you put your tent down, you climb in, and it's like you're going to sleep, aren't you? In fact, one of the things that's I think kind of missing from DayZ is that sleep mechanic. Because if you ever played State of Decay, which is kind of like a bigger version of DayZ, if you like, a kind of a similar idea, but where you control multiple survivors, and you've got to do a lot more base management and things like that. A critical part of that game of State of Decay is sleep, and if your survivors don't have any sleep, they lose all their stamina. So, good evening, Aaron. Welcome to the chat. Finally got your notifications to work. That is good news. So, we're on the private server. We are. I think we're near Staroy. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're near Staroy. So that should mean that there's a road somewhere around here. Yes, there's the road. So what we'll do, we'll have a quick look in this church, and then we'll be on our way north, I think. Is there a road? I think the road's further to the east. And then we're going to do some... Oh no, I can't get into this. Oh, it's one of the churches you can't get into. This is on the new 1.04 update, which the game seems much smoother than it used to be. So a quick look at our... What do we got? So the problem we had yesterday was we couldn't put batteries into torches. Looks like we still can't put batteries into torches. Very strange. So we've put the torch in our hand, and we have to hold it. Nope, just won't let us equip it. So what do we got? We've got a couple of cans of drink. We've got one water bottle. We've got 2 water bottles. We've got a couple of tins of... We've got 3 tins of food, right? Yeah, so we're good to go, basically. We've got enough. We've got a hatchet to melee zombies. So we can go and... You got any space on your server? Yes, so, Aaron, if you want to join the DayZ private server, what you have to do is you have to go and join our Discord. I will put a link in. First things first, actually, Aaron, you've got to be over 18. That's the first kind of rule we have. I know it sounds a bit odd, but it's one of those things. So we just got over 18s in our Discord. Invite people. So if you're over 18, you can come on over. And then if you go in there, there's instructions on how to join the private server. But basically, to join the private server, you need to either become a patron on my Patreon, or become a member of my YouTube channel. You know how it says join? Good. You know how it says, if you underneath the video it says join. If you join that, you can join the YouTube channel. Obviously, both these things cost a little bit of money. I think that the Patreon's probably the cheapest way of doing it. But the thing is, the private server does cost money, and at the moment we've just got a server with 24 slots on, and I'd like us to get to a point maybe where we've got we could get a 100-slot server, but that's not cheap, Right, let's just make sure I am where I think I am. No, I'm not where I thought I was. Okay, that makes sense. Where did I get to yesterday? I can't. I moved my marker on the map. I can't remember. More of it. Okay. Right, that's where I am. Okay. The I Survive map is not working. Oh right, yeah, I'm west of where I was. Yeah, the I Survive. Okay, but what I can do is if I zoom in. Right, okay, so I kind of know where I am now. Right, and there is a... Cool, there's a sign. There's a sign. Right, so we know where we are. So I'm pretty sure I want to be taking... Where's the nearest military base? Yeah, I want to be taking this left. Yeah, we do want to be going up here. We might as well search these houses while we're here, might we? Oh, a knife. I haven't got a knife yet. One of the more challenging things about update 1.04 is when you spawn in now, you do not spawn in with a knife. Which means you have to be very, very careful when you start off, because if you get into a fight with a zombie and he stabs you and you start bleeding, you won't have any bandages. Or you might start with some bandages, but you won't have a stone knife to make any bandages, and that's very dangerous. It means that you can die very, 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 very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. How much would it be? Because it might be a different course of currency. It's not much. I think it's about, the Patreon is about £2, which I guess is about $4, something like that. Good evening, JM. It's working for me. iPhone. Try a different map. Do you still play PUBG much? I play PUBG an awful lot. An awful lot. But I don't tend... Thank you for asking, Gamerboy Barters, but I don't tend to stream it that often. I guess because I tend to think that maybe my gaming style for PUBG is quite boring. You know, I play very conservatively. I stay... You know, I go to the edge of the circle and I creep my way in, and even when I get chicken dinners, I probably only kill 1 or 2 or 3 players. I very rarely have, you know, a really strong match for me is if I kill, say, 6 or 7 players, and I don't know if that would be very fun to watch. Some people have said it's something I should stream, but I kind of think DayZ, with the way that you're just kind of wandering around and not really getting into any fight apart from zombies, especially when we're on the private server, is more conducive to streaming. Plus, you know, I'm not that great at PUBG. I'd say I'm probably an above average player. You know, my Twitch, I'm an old man. My Twitch skills aren't that good. Rossi Stanks has become a member. Rossi, thank you very, very much. Welcome to becoming a member of the YouTube channel. Now this means you'll get exclusive access to the Discord, which I think you'll find you've already got anyway, because you're one of the founding members of the Discord. Obviously you'll get into the private server, which you've already been in, and you'll get early access to videos that I upload, and of course my never-ending gratitude for coming in on the coming in to support the channel and what we do as a community, which is great. So thank you very, very much, Rossi. I appreciate it very, very much. Yeah. So this update has been good and bad. You know, the game seems to be running much smoother than it was, but we do have this glitch with batteries. Now the good thing about the private server, he says, is that it's this private server here, the day should last, I think, at over 3 hours now. So you can play for over 3 hours in daylight, and nighttime only lasts 10 minutes. So that's a big advantage over the main game, you know, because you spawn into the main game, and right, now this is cool as well. Look, they've added the red marks to show you where you are, which always seemed a bit dumb that they didn't have them on there at the time. Which reminds me, I need to order one of these maps. Gamer Boy Buds, I really love watching your PUBG videos. Thank you, don't worry, Gamer Boy. There will be many, many, many more PUBG videos to come. Many, many more to come. JM says, I've just started playing PUBG 6 weeks ago. No DayZ. Why I'm back gaming. Great games. They are. And Aaron says, oh yeah, that's sweet. I joined Discord. I don't see any links to join Patreon. Give us a sec. Okay. Copy. Right, this is my Patreon link for Aaron. It'll take me a while to get it set up though, Aaron. Obviously I'm in the middle of a stream now, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to break off and set you up, but I'll set you up as quick as I can. So you can come and enjoy the joys of the idea of the private server. Okay, the idea is that we can get away from people who might be cheating, and duping and glitching, because we all know that we can all look at YouTube videos of DayZ, and we know even with this update, over the next few weeks there'll be videos out that tell you how to exploit the game engine, how to exploit the game to get more loot. But I want people in our DayZ server, our DayZ private server, who, even though they may know how to cheat and they may know how to dupe, they won't, because they want to enjoy the game for what it is. They want to enjoy the game for the experience of DayZ, the survival. What's that over there? What is that over there? Let's have a quick look at the map. That's some sort of castle that I don't know about. Oh, it's still not showing me where I am on the map. Come on, I survive. Why aren't you doing it? Oh, he's put me over by Starroy. Add marker. Oh, Zub. This could be Zub. Should we go and check it out? Let's go and check it out. Yeah, so even though we might know how to exploit the game, we won't, because we want to enjoy it like that. And so that's why I've got the gatekeeping systems in place of you've got to be over 18, and you've got to, if you want to play on the private server, you've got to pay a little bit of cash per month, because it helps to pay for the server, because they're not cheap. And hopefully it will avoid us getting into the private server, griefers, trolls, all that sort of stuff, Now, you may say, oh, so what are the rules then for the private server? Well, there's only one rule, and that rule is don't cheat, so don't exploit the game engine to get more loot or get an advantage or anything like that. However, although there's no rules in the fact that, if you want to be a bandit and go around and shoot people... Zombie. Hello, Zombie. It's a new audio sound. Oh, Zombie is spawned with a hat on. Yes, nice hat, Zombie. Not much use to me though. Yeah, there will be consequences. So, if, for example, you kill one of the community members, you take them down. We'll know. They'll probably find out who. We'll find out who it was. In fact, I've got to be quiet. There's loads of zombies around there. Oh, there's a zombie there. And bounties will be put on people's heads. We may even put together some sort of police force, to hunt people down. I remember one of the big points of the Discord as well, and DayZ, is that we have community events every Sunday. So if you turn up to that community event after you've shot one of your fellow Discord members, chances are they're not going to be too happy. They may well shoot you back, or we could arrest you. We could even have a trial. So this is a bit like the Devil's Castle, isn't it, in here? Great view. Look at this. Let's have a quick look at, sorry. Yeah, I'll sort out maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be honest, I duped once and it does take the fun out of the game, even though I did get my stuff spending hours duping. It's not worth it. Bounty Hunter sounds amazing. So I killed my to restart because, yeah, you know, I mean, you know, but we suddenly decide, okay, so say Matt in the server, we'd say, right, okay, Matt's been a naughty boy. He raided this somebody's base. We know it was him. We've gathered some evidence. Ooh, fell off. And there's a bounty on his head, and his bounty could be like, I don't know, an M4 rifle with 60 rounds of 5.56. Now, the other side of it is we could also say, well, Matt, you can pay off your bounty if you surrender and bring with you an AK assault rifle with a suppressor on it or something, and then we'll call off the bounty. You know, you can pay compensation. Some seeds. Say it. Okay, I'm not sure if this was... Wow, look at this. What a view. This is generous on a lovely sunny day. Yeah, it does. The big challenge, I think, and enjoyment from DayZ comes from it takes you so long to get good stuff together that tension when you come against another player or a big group of zombies or something like that that you get in the game. Is lost if you know that you can just quickly go and get an AK rifle or go and get something like that. You know. So yeah, so that's the thought behind it. And obviously, if anybody is caught duping or cheating, they'll be instantly kicked from the Discord and the private server as well. So yeah, and if you're watching the video and you haven't played DayZ, but you like games like PUBG or Fallout is another great example. Check it out. Check it out. It's really good. I mean, I might recommend you wait for it to go in the sale. I think it's a little bit overpriced because it is still janky and buggy. And the question I've got now is, am I heading in the right direction? So I haven't got a compass, but we have come across a rather handy. Yeah, I think we are actually. Hunter's platform. So what we got up here? It's a PSU scope. I think I've already got one, have I? No. So the PSU scope, I think that's for the SKS. Yeah, 3 with a non-illuminated record for the Moisan and the SK59. Yep, we'll have that. Thank you very much. A role-player server would be cool. Some medics, police force, and then rogue players. Yeah, I mean, I think what will happen is we'll kind of decide what we want to do as... oh, right, see what I did there? I slid down the ladder, but I forgot I didn't have any gloves on. And what happens now is if you slide down a ladder without gloves on, you cut your hands. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? And then if you have got gloves on, you'll damage your gloves. So you want to keep sliding down ladders to emergencies only. Aaron in the chat says, yeah, when I was in my first firefight, my heart was in my mouth. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah. Right, I've got... am I going in the right direction? Right, let's have a quick look at the map. I don't know if I am. I think I've got lost again. Right, I think the road's down this way. Is there a town over there? Wait a minute. That's the town I came from, isn't it? Yeah, I think we follow this road. Yeah, that's where I came from. About to go around in an absolutely massive circle. JM in the chat says, got my first KA today. Happiest day of my life. Good for you, sir. Aaron says, never got a chance to use an AK or an M4. We couldn't find it. Well, apparently now it's a lot easier to find stuff because they reckon they've sorted out dupers to a certain extent, and you can't server hop like you used to be able to. You know how you could sort of go to a military base, change servers, then do the military base again, and then change servers and do the military base again. Well, you can't do that anymore. If you change server too quickly, it kicks you to somewhere on the coast, somewhere. So that should be good. Because what used to happen is the way that the loot economy works in DayZ is each server at any one time can only have a set number of items. So on one particular server it could only have, say, 10 M4A1 assault rifles or 10 KA assault rifles. And so if dupers have been on the server and duped 20 AK or KA assault rifles and kept them in their own bases in hidden parts of the map, on that map no more KA rifles would spawn. None of them would. So you know that was a big problem. That's why you could only ever find shotguns, pistols, the occasional submachine gun, and then attachments for the like. You know, you could find KA handrails, wouldn't you? Or you'd find M4 folding stocks and that sort of stuff. But hopefully now, I was going to tonight do a run on a public server, but the one I spawned into was at night, and I thought, oh, I don't really want to go through the night with a new character. So the private servers popped back up. So that is good. That is good. Okay, so this town we are coming up to now, I think, is Vishnoi. Vishnoi. Let's have a look. Yep, this is Vishnoi. Right, cool. Let's loot up Vishnoi. Does Vishnoi have a water fountain? It does. It's just up on the... Oh, hello, zombie. Wait a minute. I've got a fever. Look. Where did I get that from? I've contracted a virus. Great. I wonder where I got that from. I didn't think I'd eat... I haven't drunk any... nasty water or anything. Great. I wonder if I use the dirty rag to... See, they're dirty, all these rags, aren't they? Maybe it was... No, see, they're clean, those rags. So we need to find a hospital now. What was that zombie doing down there? Gosh, the zombies are very aggressive. They really are. They've definitely stepped it up since... Yeah, okay, I can hear you all outside, don't worry. You're going to get my attention in a minute. Just gathering some energy. Right, what have we got in terms of bullets? Alright, we've got plenty of bullets, right. You will pay the price of being a zombie. Right, where's the rest of you? Alright, I see you. Come on, get a bit closer. Hello. Stay still. Oh, stay still. Come on, the rest of you. Go and join the zombie death party. Oh, Grandma. Can't quite get at you yet. Okay, one bullet left. That's rather handy. Okay, so the CR75, which is still worn, takes 19mm. Did I have any more 19mm bullets? I don't think they're 19, are they? They're 380. Oh no, so we haven't got... I can still hear a zombie. What have we got left in our shotgun? Have we got any shotgun bullets left? Shotgun shells? No, but we have got the Scorpion, which I guess we could... put on semi-auto. That'll do. Right, let's go and... Zombies definitely have better hearing since the update. I absolutely 100% agree with you there, my friend. They definitely do. Right. Now these guys should have some stuff. Oh, some rope. Yeah. Great, nothing. Brilliant. Oh, my fever's gone. Look, my fever went. Oh, maybe it's because I took the multivitamins. Hey, a multivitamin a day keeps the DayZ fever away. We just learnt that, didn't we? I went into the throw mechanic there, didn't I? This we can make some clean rags. Right, okay, so we've got clean rags. So let's start getting rid of some of these dirty rags. These dirty, dirty rags. Good, 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 good. Right. Here we go. Right, there's the water fountain. So we can... let's have a drink. Fresh water. We're still a bit hungry as well, aren't we? Right, let's fill up our water. A head torch? No. Let's make some more clean rags. I have got a knife, haven't I? I could use that. No, see, they're dirty. Don't want dirty rags. Oh, right. Craft armbands. Don't really need any armbands. There's a zombie outside that's not very happy at all, but he's not running around. It was interesting how my fever went away then. Right, let's have a quick look at the map. Where do we want to be going? Okay, so according to this, it doesn't really matter that much, but we can go this way. He is absolutely not happy that I'm busy. I think what we might do is get rid of that. Have the knife instead. How's our backpack doing? Everything's just worn, so we don't need to repair anything yet. Let's have something to eat. Excuse me. There's a spade there. I've already got one, thank you. Oh, there's another water bottle. Always come in handy, water bottles, because you can turn them into suppressors. Bennyfish V2 says hosting customs. Nice. Does that mean you're hosting customs? Another tent. Got one, thanks. Gas canister. No tar. Oh, what's that on the floor? A U-17 now. I've already got a pistol. Oh, what pistol have I got though? The CR-75. Hasn't got a magazine, so... Off we go! Off we go! Ooh. Sleep, zombie. Sleep. And we're off into the countryside once more. Possibilities are great with DayZ, with the private server as well, because you can build cars, build bases. Got so much things to explore and do. I mean, you know, there probably will be another big wipe like we had with the end of 1.02. And I guess that will probably depend on if people discover new ways to dupe stuff and come up with glitches and this sort of thing. But hopefully they won't. And the devs will be they'll never be one step ahead of them, will they? Right, now, we are just going down this dirt track. I do really hope that I'm going in the right direction. Where we're going to end up. So the plan is to get to Stary Sabor. And then once we've got to Stary Sabor, we're in spitting distance of the airfield. And loads of loot. Hopefully loads of military loot. Which I just can't wait to see what we can find. You know? There's new weapons like the VSS, there's the new KA or AK variants, there's so much stuff. And then, yeah, I want to find a barrel and start putting food and things like that in a barrel. Probably not up by the airbase though. One of my plans really is to see if we can create stashes around the map. Maybe, I don't know. I'm debating whether they should be community stashes or they should be private stashes, you know. So is it kind of spoiling the idea of DayZ to have community stashes, you know, community loot piles, where you can say, look, when you spawn in Cherno, there's a barrel, you know, by the church that's got, you know, a backpack in, it's got food in and stuff like that. You know, would that be kind of spoiling the gameplay of DayZ? Which, after all, is a survival game, and the idea is that you wake up on this beach, you don't really know what's happened, and you find out it's, you know, the end of the world basically. There's been a zombie apocalypse, and it's up to you to now survive in whichever way you want to. But these are early days. These are very, very early days. Is this a cool game? It's a cool game if you can spend a lot of time working out how to use the inventory system, which is a nightmare. And if you enjoy games like Fallout, like Fallout 4, or Fallout 76, Fallout 3, games where you're wandering around, enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying your surroundings. I mean, you'll see most of the time, 90% of the time in DayZ is spent getting from place to place, just running through. But what is great about DayZ is that the ambient sounds, the sounds of your footsteps, the sounds of the animals, the sounds of the wind and the trees and the rain, and the graphics, although they're not brilliant, the graphics can be quite pretty. It does make it a really good immersive experience. I mean, there's a lot of work to do, don't get me wrong. If we go first person, it can get a little bit jerky. Oh, I've gone over to the other shoulder, haven't I? How did I do that? I can't remember how I did that now. Did I? Right, that's it. Have we gone back to the right one now? Is my character leaning over? They're not in the middle of the screen anymore, are they? They're doing something strange. Yeah, they've gone over to the other side, haven't they? How do I go back to the other side? I can't remember how to get back. That's lean. That's dodge. I'm gonna have to look at the controls. Aim and push R1. Oh, brilliant. Aim and push R1. Ah, yes, brilliant. I'm not quite sure how I did it, but well done, Ryan E. Yes, there we go. We've somehow I managed to do it without the other way. So, right, we've come to a junction, and I think we go this way. Yes, we do. So now we should be on the run up to Starry Sabor. And from then it's on to Cabino, and then it's on to the military airfield, sorry, which isn't too far away. Happened to me the other day, haha, says Rhino. Yes, some of the controls in DayZ are a little bit, they're counterintuitive, let us say, is probably a nice way of putting it. How are you getting on, Ryan, with DayZ? What adventures have you had recently? There's the water tower. Took me a while to get into it, as I like finding where to go. Using the I-Survive map helped Big Tower. It does, doesn't it? It's fantastic. Speaking of that, let me go into it and see if it's going to let me update my position. Yeah! Woohoo! Okay, I need to have my wits about me now because what we'll do is there is a hospital on the left as we go into Starry, and we might as well. Ryan says, got some nice bits this morning and spawned literally next to someone with an M4. They didn't even give me a chance. Oh dear me, sir. That is very rough. Yes. I can understand why someone would kill on sight when they do have good kit. I did a video about this, about, I don't know if I've released it yet, about rules of engagement, you know? When should you kill somebody? And one of the problems you have is the more kit you have. So you've got some really nice kit. So you've got like an M4A1 and a suppressed pistol and loads of food, you know, and you know, a good camo, a nice helmet, all that sort of stuff. And remember, we're going to have things like night vision now. Imagine you've got night vision. It's taking ages to find all this stuff. Do you risk someone killing you? You know, if you're by yourself and you see someone, do you risk the fact that that person, who even might only have a knife or something like that, do you risk letting them have the opportunity to take all this good stuff? Because you've got everything to lose and they've got everything to gain. And I can see how in that situation, instead of saying hi and taking that risk, you know, you blat them. You just kill them. You know, I can understand why people do that. Blood collection kit. Actually, I don't want a blood collection kit. I wanted a blood test kit. No, I've never really... Charcoal tablets we will take. A sailing mag we don't know. Paramedic pants. Let's make some clean rags. Right, brilliant. We've got clean rags, so we don't need to have any dirty rags at all. In fact, we could put them in our hand, combine them. They go back in our... Oh, what's this? A first aid pouch. Yes, we'll definitely have that. Right, what's in the first aid pouch? We've got... Take the bandages. Oh. What's that? Don't want that. Don't want that. Is that blood test kit? We will use that. Which one's the blood test kit? That's the blood test kit. Let's test our blood. See what blood type we've got. JM says, is there any other apps like I Survived? Not that I've come across yet, but I haven't really looked. So we're a negative blood type, in case you're wondering. I wouldn't mind finding something that was a little bit more stable than the I Survive map, because I know on my laptop it's not that stable. You'd sometimes have problems moving markers and things like that. I have paid to upgrade it as well, but I think on the mobile version, but I think all that does is gets rid of ads and gives you the ability to have these different sorts of markers. Ryan E then says, I've only actually killed one survivor as well, but for me now I'm going to be more aggressive. Unless they're a fresh spawn, then I'll be nice. Haha. Yeah, it is that is the beauty of DayZ. You know, that's the edge. You know, you see somebody, what do? Do you shoot, or do you... Because you know, you could see somebody and make friends with them, and then round the corner there's there's a team of 4 bandits, and between the two of you you can fight those bandits off. Whereas if you'd shot that person, you know, and got into a firefight and maybe got injured yourself, and those bandits ran around the corner and took you on and killed you both, you know. And I've, you know, that the surprise of meeting somebody and going through that nervous exchange of will they kill me, and what will happen, definitely adds an awful lot to DayZ. Ryan then goes on to say, I used to get pissed though if I'd die, but now I'm like, hey, it's the experience of the game. It is, and the good thing is the more you get used to the game, the quicker you get at looting, and you don't get as stressed as looting everything, you know, because you know that within 40 minutes, an hour, you can be on your way to finding more stuff. And sometimes I think the early parts of the game, when you don't have anything and you're running around, I'll have those bandages. Can we combine these bandages? No, we can't. Okay, so got loads of bandages now. So I'm starting to get to a position where I've got too much stuff. We've got rags, haven't we? Okay. Ryan Eeg says, exactly, but genuinely, it's nothing like I've ever played before. Would recommend it, but also, like you said, I say, yeah, it is nothing like I've ever played before either. It's amazing. It's a flawed genius, DayZ is. It really is. It's a flawed genius. But look at all those zombies you see. There's more zombies as well. So there are 3 of them over there. Okay, excuse me while I JM Moxie says hi, Rudder. Hi, Moxie. Ooh. Go away. See how aggressive the zombies are. They were across the road. I wasn't running around and they saw me. JM says, I met a player yesterday who didn't have much and still split it. Save me, I was nearly dead. If you're listening, cheers, mate. Lol. Yeah. I had some great experiences going around, and you might even have seen the videos where I was filling up backpacks with food and drink and pistols and compasses, which I then gave to players who had just spawned in on the coast, and I really enjoyed that. It was great. It's a great feeling helping other people. You know, we're all in this together. Right, let me just quick look at the map. So yeah, I just really want to go straight through here. I don't really need to stop at all. We had a great time in Starry a few weeks ago. This is where we had our zombie apocalypse, where we came through and cleared the town out, and then went on to, we did Novi Sabor, Starry Sabor, the town north, which is Cabino, and then we went on to the airbase, had this amazing firefight on the airbase where we killed 3 or 4 people, bandits. Well, I say bandits, they might not have been bandits, but they were on the airbase, and I think in public servers on the airbase, yeah, all bets are off, aren't they? Right. And then we went on, and then we got into we really learned what friendly fire was, or I really learned what friendly fire was after that as well. Okay, so there should be some military tents just over there. Excellent. Right, let's see what we can find. This is going to be the first more concentrated military area I've been on the private server so far. I've hit 2 military tents on the way here, so I don't know. I'm going to be a little bit annoyed if I just found a KA handrail and a magazine for a pistol. Ryan E asks, so with the new private servers, can you collect loot from them, for example, then move into public one? No, you can't. Unfortunately. So it's almost like it is a separate game. Each private, from what I understand anyway, each private server you go into, you'll have that character that you build up. So in this one, it's this guy for me, but I can't take him anywhere else. When I leave the private server, he stays there, and when I go into a public server, it's with a fresh character. But what's on the floor? 9x39 armor piercing rounds. There for the VSS. That's new ammo, so that's cool. Makes sense though. At least it's fair. Yeah, because otherwise it would be pay to win, wouldn't it? You could pay to have your own private server, just you, and you could just go around the military base looting and looting and looting and looting till you had night vision goggles and the best guns and everything. Right, here we go. I bet that's canned bacon it is. I think the soldiers in Chinaris love canned bacon. There's always lunch, right? Gotta be careful though. DayZ lulls you into a false sense of security because you spend so much time wandering around in relative safety. Box 308. Assault boots. What condition are my shoes in? Are they worn out yet? No, they're still pristine. We'll stick with them. Although assault boots sound better, don't they? Do they heavier? 16. Same weight. Right, let's have some. Let's wear some assault boots. AK mag. 5x45 39mm tracer rounds. That's new ammunition. That is new ammunition. Right, we did everything. 7.62 tracer. Didn't search this place very well, did I? Right, that's a M4A1 magazine. This is a plate carrier, which I think we can put on, can't we? Right, so that's bulletproof. M4A1 carry handle sights. A frag grenade. Oh my god, we've got a frag grenade. Oh, we're going to cause some damage with that, I tell you. Definitely at the public meetup on the private server meetup on Sunday. Oh, look at that! It's an SKS with a sight on it. Right. Okay. So, what's that? Box 308 win, I think. Yeah, box 308 win. Okay. Box 545 tracer. Okay. Alright. We've got to make some choices now because we've got too much stuff. So we're going to drop the spade. 0.45 ACP. Right, let's take this baby. Let's just go into this corner. Right, let's take a look at this. So we have got a damaged SK-59. So let's fix it first. With some duct tape. Right, how's that looking? It should just be worn. So it's just worn. Now this means we can drop the PSU sight because this one's already got one on by the look of it. Yeah, it's already got a PU scope on. That was just a PU scope, isn't it? So we can drop that. This takes 762 by 39. So did we find any 762 by 39? That's 308 win. 308 win. Gosh, there's all these new ammo types. 9 by 39mm armor piercing. 762 by 54. 5545. Okay, so we have got no ammo. Oh, was there some inside this AK? Oh, it's 556. Oh, so that's for the KA101, not the other KA. So that's got 556 by 45. That's got 556 by 45. Okay, so was that a gun cleaning kit we've picked up? 556 by 45. Box of. Okay. Let's see if we can sort out our inventory a little bit. What's this? Oh, charcoal tablets, I think, isn't it? Yeah. And they're good for an overdose or as a filling for gas mask filters. Or poisoning. Gosh, we've got so many different types of ammunition here. Okay, I'll tell you what. let's keep on looking. See if we can find anything else. I mean, to find a SKS with a scope on is good. Ballistic helmet, a blue ballistic helmet. There we go. We are now UN approved. Oh, a field vest. Yeah, I like field vests. Let's get rid of the plate carrier. What conditions the field vest in? Pristine. I just feel that sartorially, I'm not very pleased with the way I look. With this, these clashes of these colours. We've got the green, we've got the blue, we've got the brown. We need to find some camouflage gear, don't we, that matches. KA mag. Right, what's that got? .760 by 39. Right, it's got 21 bullets, and we've got another rogue flare, which we don't really need because the night doesn't last long enough. There's another M4 mag. What's that on the floor there? A KA-74 mag. Okay, right, okay. What's that at the back? So, right, so we've found quite a lot of stuff, haven't we? We've been very... Ooh. Okay, so that was pretty successful, wasn't it? We found lots of different types of ammunition, so I enjoyed that. Field vests look awesome with frags and smoke clipped to it. That's a good point, actually. Dunk! There we go. We've now got a frag. You can't really see it very well there, can you? Attached to our vest. Great. So let's have a quick look at the map. So we want to head north. Let's get out of here first. Was there a... So if we head this way, what we want to do is pick up the road sort of northwest it heads. Much smoother now, the game. Much smoother the way that it runs. Okay, let me check this road here. Okay, yeah, we want to cross this road. This track. We don't want to use this track. This isn't the track we're looking for. Excuse me while I just take a drink. Well, I think that's the road we're looking for down there. Let's go and check it out. One of the things I should try and do is keep using the tactics that you would use in the public game. So, not running down the middle of roads, being very careful about being spotted, limiting the sight lines of potential enemies. There, let's see who else is on the server. There's only me and Moxie. I wonder where Moxie is. If the I Survived map is right, he's way up in the western part of the map, over by Vavalivo and Lapitino. Wow. He has covered some miles, that gentleman. He really has. You still in the chat, Moxie? Right, so we are now approaching Cabinino. I probably said that completely wrong. Just died from fresh spawn on the East Coast. Was that in a public server or on the private server, Moxie? Right, okay, let's have a quick look at the map. Is there anything worth having in Cabino? Not really. We can take a drink. We can have a quick look for some food. Shotgun shells is what I really want. Lots and lots and lots of shotgun shells. If you didn't know already, the community of there's a cooking pot that I could bury somewhere if I hadn't got rid of my spade. Are you an IG-70? Which is the? No, I've got the CR-75. The community event on Sunday night at 8 o'clock is the Cherno Fun Run. We're going to be running through Cherno and killing zombies on the road. It's the Cherno 6K. It's around about 6,000 metres we're going to be running together as a squad. But the rules are we have to stay together and we can't go and hide in houses. We can't like all go inside a house and black the zombies. We've got to keep on going. Now, if you do get injured, it is okay to go and bandage up inside a house, you know, so you don't die basically. But then we have to keep on moving. That's the whole point. So let's have a look. There will be zombies here. So the water fountain should just be on my right in a second. Moxie says no, sorry, I just died a moment ago in the private server. I'm a freshie on the East Coast. Well, as I was saying in the earlier, I think sometimes the early game in DayZ can sometimes be the most interesting. Right, there's our water fountain. What's that down there? Hockey helmet. drink up. So dude in the chat says, where can I buy this? In the PlayStation store, the Xbox store. It's all readily available. Oh. Chlorine tablets. Now they're useful for sterilizing water. Some more chlorine tablets. Packed zucchini seeds. Packed pumpkin seeds. Hey Moxie, we're going to be able to grow stuff. We're going to be able to have farms. We're going to be able to grow our own food. Oh, a compass. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's what we wanted. Gotta have my compass. Very, very glad I've got my compass now. I was saying that hunter jacket. That looks a bit knackered, doesn't it? Zombies everywhere. Look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's definitely a death sentence if a load of these zombies start aggroing you. You'd be dead in seconds if if three zombies attack you at once. You've had it basically in this game. Right, so what we should see is a you've always got to be thinking, where could I... Oh god, look at that. If they start aggroing me, where can I run to quickly slam a door to get safe? That's what you've always got to be thinking about. Do the zombies travel in large hordes? What happens is that they'll wander around a village like this. So you get 1, 2, 3. There's probably 15 zombies in this village. But if you were to fire your gun, they would all come running to where you were. Once they've calmed down, once they tend to wander off and sort of spread out again. They don't hang around together in big groups, but they will come together as a group if they hear a gun going off. Right, I'm pretty sure this is the way to the military base now. I almost went the wrong way there, didn't I? Right, next up, Military Airfield. And hopefully some good loot. So what we should start to see on the left hand side are the guard towers, the watch towers that guard the military airfield. And this road should lead us to a guard tower and what's the word? A guard house at the entrance to the airfield. And we are going to have to do a little bit of inventory management soon, aren't we? You're enjoying the private server? Yes, very much so. Very much so. It's nice just to be able to enjoy DayZ without having to worry about getting shot in the head by someone, especially going somewhere I am now. Yeah, I mean the military airfield in broad daylight on a public server. Yeah, suicide. Suicide. You'd have to be, you have to be crawling along. If it's making sure that you weren't going to get zapped. But this is good. This is really bringing more of the survival ethos of DayZ to the fore, and I'm pretty sure with the bunch of guys we've got playing on the private server, we're not going to have glitches, we're not going to have dupers, so the experience you get should be pretty much close to what the developers would want you to have in DayZ, which is nice. So this is one of the acid tests now as we come to the military airfield, one of the highest one of the best good loot areas in the game. So let's see what we can find. What a flashbang. Oh my god, we've got a flashbang. Right, how do I put that on my... What did it even look like? We're gonna have to drop that tent in a minute, aren't we? Oh, it's put it on my vest already. Look, it's already there. I've got a grenade. You found a decent weapon yet? I have a K101 and a LAR ready for the fun run. Oh, brilliant. Did you find them on the private server, Jamie? I suppose you must have done if it's for the fun run. Oh, I'm really glad that people are finding what they want to play DayZ with. I really am. I'm very, very pleased. Because DayZ before this patch was okay, wasn't it? But it was a bit frustrating, the fact that you never got a chance to play with the fun guns. So if this was a public server, I would be sort of creeping around, or I'd be sprinting from cover to cover. Doing things like this. So let's have a look at one of these. Let's have a look around. What's that? A tactical shirt? No. Oh, bullets. Don't know what they are. We're going to pick them up anyway. You gonna let me get on the ladder, mate? Come on, where's the... See, I'm paranoid about falling off. I don't want to fall off and break my legs. I just want to get on the ladder. Tell you what it could do. Watch this. Right. Let's throw them. Right, now we can get on the ladder. And I've got to be careful not to slide down ladders because I'm not wearing any gloves. Because if you slide down ladders now and you're not wearing gloves, you start to bleed. Good. So, Jamie, how are you enjoying the private server, the experience of the private server? Does the fact that you're not having to worry at the moment about bandits and people shooting you in the head, does that appeal to you? Or do you want that edge of going back to the public servers where there could be nasty people around the corner? I mean, I'm not saying some of the Discord members might not get nasty, but we've got a good bunch, haven't we? So. Right. So, I'm coming up to some military tents, I think, which, from what I remember. Oh no, we come up to some barracks, and then there's some military tents off to the right. So what we're going to do, it's getting quite late here in the UK, so I'm going to do these barracks, do these tents, and I'm probably going to call it a night. Oh, one other question as well, Jamie, was how are you finding the day and night cycle? I love it, mate. Found a great spot to build my base. Fantastic. Really pleased for that. And what about the day and night cycle? Do you like the really long days, and have you been through one of the 10-minute nights yet? Okay, here we go. See what we can find. Some box 308 win. I've got loads of that already. Oh look, there's a there's camo net. Oh dear. Oh, what's that down there? Nothing. We'll leave that camo net for someone else. 9x39mm. I'm not sure what does 9x39 go in. It's the VSS, I think, isn't it? Yeah, and the good thing is you can put the time and effort into building that base. James says, I like the long days, but I haven't been through a night yet. I've got some night vision goggles, so good. Well, maybe we'll make the nights longer then, because at the moment the nights only last 10 minutes. You'll have to make sure you bring the night vision goggles to the fun run so we can all have a go. Oh, I've got another flashbang. Oh, we're going to have lots of fun with these. Can I put it on my vest? Yep. Oh, look at my vest. 2 flashbangs. Frag grenade. .556 by 45. There's lots of that stuff hanging around. Defo, mate, I think they are bugged at the moment. Oh, right, it won't be the only thing, will it? Have you had any luck with putting batteries into torches? In fact, yeah, I bet you can't put batteries into them, can you, to make them work? Let's get rid of that heat pack. We don't need that, do we? I think that's the problem. I don't think you can't put batteries into things at the moment. More camo. Oh, combat gloves, definitely. Right, that should have put them straight on me. Yeah, good. Oh, utility backpack. I do enjoy a good utility backpack. Now, can I mount that onto my... Has it mounted it? I thought we could attach that to the vest. So let's just see if I drop my big backpack. Can I then attach this? Yeah, so I need a smaller backpack, don't I? Okay, good. Yes, you just have to put the item into your hand and then hold X on the battery to pull it across the grey battery shot. Oh, right, okay, let's give that a go then. Let's give that a go. So what you're saying is... put that in your hands. Because if we go equip, nothing happens, but you're saying press X. Oh, mate, you're a genius. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Right, okay, I feel a video coming on. Let me add it to my list of videos. How to install bats in new update. Right, cool. Thank you very much, sir. That is brilliant stuff. So helpful. Yes. Yeah. Well done, sir. Well done. Right, what else have we got here? Box 9x39. I'm going to run out of space in a minute. A tactical shirt. No, thank you. Handheld transfer. Flyers fan. Thanks for the info. Yeah. Very, very good. Right, now I do believe we have some tents down here, don't we? Multiple zombies. But... oh gosh. There's loads of them, look. Oh, there's one right in front of me. I've got to be so careful when you're by yourself. If I had those shotgun shells, I wouldn't be quite so scared, but I haven't. The MVG not working, it's a bug. You mentioned it in your patch video. Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, so they still know that. I did, didn't I? Know you mentioned it. Oh, God, I've got another flashbang. So I've got 3. I've got too much stuff. What colour balaclava? What's this? Oh, it's another SKS. Okay. Are there many tents down here? Don't think there are there? Right, I'm gonna have to go spend any time playing watch this game before the weekend thing we can get divorced. Good. Okay, my friend, you get off. I understand. Don't worry. I'll see you at the fun run on Sunday, if not before. Truck battery. Wow. Oh yes, we want that helmet. Let's get rid of this one. Let's have the tactical helmet. Yes. Bound by 39mm armor piercing. SKS. 556 by 45. I'm not going to ruin my gloves. how far are we from the next? So I think probably what we'll do is if we go down here, Baraka sites, RVN sites. What's the RVN site for? A standardised rail-mounted non-magnified optic with a battery-powered administrator. So that would go on like a submachine gun or something like that. Okay, so I now do believe that it's probably a good time to call it a day, or call it a night, because you know, we've been playing for a good few hours. I do need to spend a lot of time sorting out my inventory, as you can see. God, there's lots and lots of stuff that doesn't really match anything. So what we'll do, we'll head out over here. This looks like a nice view, doesn't it? Down into the valley. Let's settle ourselves inside. There's a nice view. We will settle ourselves down and we'll call it a day. We'll fall asleep, and tomorrow we will wake up on the private server ready to loot the rest of the military base and hopefully find some exotic assault rifles, submachine guns, but I'd even settle for a load of shotgun shells. But anyway, that's enough from me. Thanks to everybody for coming along and participating in the stream tonight. It's been very great to have you along, especially to hear the feedback about people enjoying the private server. Yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, obviously you can hit like, you can join the channel, you can become a member, a YouTube, what do they call it? Yeah, you joined it and you become a member of the YouTube channel. If you're over 18, you can join the Discord, and then if you're over 18 and join the Discord and you either subscribe to my Patreon or you become a YouTube member, you then get access to this, which is our private server. But anyway, that's enough from me. It's been so fun tonight, and I'll see you all again soon. Thank you very much.